Hello, magical gangsters. Welcome to the 11 p.m. showing of Gangster Magician Tarot, where I'll be your host, the Gangster Magician himself. And I will be delivering a fantastic read for you today. We're going into this very positive right now. I feel really good. I feel very relaxed. I just feel like everything's going to work out just right. Just like Goldilocks expect, it's going to be just right for you, okay? Trust me when I tell you. What's that, Archangel Michael? Yes, I'm going to introduce you now. Archangel Michael, he told me, he said, brother, you gotta be, I don't know, he likes breaking bowls, this guy. Come on, here you go, you're out, let's do this. All right, so Archangel Michael said he is here, okay? And he is minding the band right now. He's taking care of everything. He's setting up. He's just setting up a little bit right now, so don't mind him. He'll be okay. And oh yeah, yes, we will open our love chakra. We'll open our heart chakra to you. Yes, we will. The love is with you. Okay, and we're always going to be protected with our black tourmaline and red jasper. Yes, we are, because why wouldn't we? And yes, we will selenate the shit out of these cards, because it's ritual. We're doing rituals over here. You know what I mean? We are ritual people. Because we got our King of Pentacles here, brother. They've been coming up over and over. So that tells us something. Once you conquer. So that's a good thing. And you know what this King of Pentacles is going to be bringing you? This Ace of Pentacles, of course, because you are a Nine of Pentacles. So that will equal a nice little 10 of Pentacles there, because you do build your foundation on that 10 of Cups, right? And 3 of Cups with that. And a little celebration for you. Your soul tribe, they love you. They say you're the best. They say you're the greatest around, okay? They said, can't nobody stop you. You are all the way up, okay? And you know why, brother? Because you are this Queen of Swords, okay? You are, without a doubt, got boundaries here, so nobody's going to come across you. That is for certain, okay? So whatever 2 of Pentacles, the balance, you balanced all your needs and adaptabilities to everything, okay? And that's why you're in this position you're in. And you're fine, okay? Because if you weren't balancing yourself and your, finances and all that, then you would be all worried about stuff, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you be running around all worried? You wouldn't be able to manifest. That's what they wanted. They wanted you to be very, very much concerned financially, okay? And they were doing everything to blackball you. They were trying to get it to the point where you couldn't get hired. They really thought that they had you finished. They really believed that there was no way that you were going to be able to make a living wage again. I'm serious. These people went to great lengths to do that. They went to great lengths in your community to make sure that nobody hired you. Did you ever notice how, you have all that extra experience and it's very difficult for you to get a job somehow, isn't it? Isn't it, though? But that's all good, because the place, wherever you're working now, is going to be good, or wherever you're going to be working is going to be good, because everything is coming to fruition. You'll be doing what you love with the person you love, and it clear as day showed that with that King of Pentacles back again. So that is what we're working with. All right, so let's get a little shuffle here. Let's see what we're doing. So we got this King of Pentacles, all right? So we know that's your counterpart, okay? They have not been coming up as the King of Cups as of late, okay? So that is telling me that they're putting whatever emotions aside, okay, in favor of looking at it from a business point of view with you, okay? Knowing that they're looking at it from the point of view of, well, if we can't be with you with love, then we'll do a business and we'll make you an offer you can't refuse. This is what they're thinking right now, your counterpart. Because a lot of people might not want to be with them in love, but at the end of the day, if they come with the right answers, the right stuff, why would you not? Why would you? I don't know. That's something I would say to consider. So, it's always worth listening. That's what you're a Queen of Swords for. Okay, because the Queen of Swords are supposed to listen. Okay, and then you make the decision. You say, all right, I'll get back to you. All right, you think about it and you make the correct decision. That's all it does. That's all you have to do. So let's get the overall energy here, God. What are we working with? What is our schnick today? What do we have to deal with? Okay, so now you have to deal with somebody here who missed their opportunity here. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, there's a lost opportunity. There's a lost, there's a mischance here. Somebody made a bad investment. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and there was a lack of planning and foresight here. Okay, and you know what that bad investment probably was? It was probably not investing in you, this magician, okay? You magical gangster magician. Maybe they passed on you. Maybe they didn't see your value at that time. But now, Whoever did that is clear as day seeing that they missed their chance with you, okay? And they are losing their shit right now over that, okay? They didn't plan. They didn't plan this far, okay? But you did, because you're a magician, that's why. Magicians plan. Nah, everything just happens for a reason. It's not like you playing this shit. You don't even know. Yeah, you knew this was going to happen a year ago. Get the fuck out of here. So, whatever it is, you are what you are, and you will be what you will be, okay? Because you know what you are, and what you will be is what you will be. Will be this Queen of Cups, okay? So, just know that is your default. That is what is happening here. You're a Queen of Cups magician, okay? It's very clear. And somebody missed a chance with you. There was a missed opportunity, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Now, Five of Cups, that's causing a lot of regret, okay, for that person who missed this opportunity, all right? Because they obviously felt like maybe you weren't up to their standards. Somebody must have said something about you. Somebody may have lied about you. This person, instead, they succumbed to peer pressure, whoever this person who missed their chance. Now, they want to come back, okay? So that's my point is this is perhaps, I would say this has to be your counterpart, whoever else they invested in now, and then they feel like they're losing their chance because realistically, you don't need them. Did they know you don't need them? Okay, that was their main thing, is they wanted you to need them. This is what this masculine energy wanted, the feminine energy to need them. But no. We're all even now. Okay, it's all equal. We took the energy. In fact, actually, you're more powerful now. Okay, but you're not going to be a jerk about it like the fucking masculines were. Okay, you're at least, willing to be, but it's all right. You're teaching people. You're teaching them how to heal. Okay, because you know why you're teaching them how to heal? Because you got to deal with this Queen of Swords in reverse character, okay? So perhaps this is the one who missed their chance now, okay? So maybe this is not your, counterpart, but perhaps maybe this is the person that, tried to replace you. How about that? So now this person is in this Queen of Swords in reverse energy, okay? Because they feel like they missed an opportunity here. They lost something. They did not plan this for. They did not see you coming back as a Queen of Cups, okay? So now that's making more sense. And now this person's angry about it, that you are still this Queen of Cups and that they're missing an opportunity. So what they're trying to do is trying to project this Queen of Swords in reverse energy onto you to get you upset, okay? In hopes of people seeing you like that. But the fact is that you're just sitting there like this, with your wand, whatever, cleansing yourself. You don't care. You're already cleaning your energy every day. You're calling your energy and your power. So whatever this Queen of Swords in reverse is doing is only making themselves be seen as a bitchy, over-emotional, cold-hearted, cruel, and bitter person who lost their chance and missed their opportunity because they wanted to try to destiny swap with you. They didn't think their whatever it was, blessings were good enough. So now they have to lose everything. Okay, they thought that, seven of swords in you, or seven of swords in whoever they felt, whatever betrayal that this person felt was going to be necessary into this destiny swap has been seen through, okay, and it did not work, okay? So whatever this person promised people, nobody's listening anymore, okay? It's to that point. Nobody's listening. It's pretty much, and this person's getting very angry. They already did the Queen of Cups shtick. They already, in the reverse, they already did the Queen. They did all that. Now they're mad because nobody went to them and was like, try to, baby them. It's okay. It's all right. Everything, that's what they wanted. But people were just like looking at them like, ew, get out of here. We know what you did. You know what I mean? Now they're mad about this because they clear as day see they missed their opportunity here because they thought that they were going to get what was coming for you. That's why they believed, but their ships are not coming in, okay? And they clear as day see your ships coming in, okay? And that's why this person, whoever worked with this Queen of Swords in reverse now, is in this Three of Pentacles in reverse energy, okay? So there's a lot of disharmony there. There's a misalignment. People feel like they're working alone. There's a lack of teamwork over here. Very disorganized group of people here, okay? There's a lot of group conflict, and nobody's everybody's blaming everybody else here, okay? And more or less, this Queen of Swords is the one who really is getting bleeding because this person needed all these people, okay, for that to particularly work, okay? They needed you to have this energy of, these people against you, and you having yourself feeling, oh, these people are against me. This is crazy, and then them thinking that, they took your emperor from you. But the fact is that they didn't take anything because your person wasn't an emperor anyway, okay? They were not. This is what's going to make them an emperor, what they're going through with this Queen of Swords in reverse. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really make a difference what they say because they're just going to mess themselves up here, okay? Because all they're doing right now is making it to the point where nobody gives a fuck what they say. Okay, nobody is listening to anything they have to say. Three of Pentacles in reverse, and that is why there's a lot of disharmony there. Because you are still a Queen of Cups after all you've been through. Ain't that something? And the Emperor knows this, okay? And that's what is making this Emperor see exactly what's going on here. This Queen of Swords puts you on display. So it was almost like they did it to themselves. They destroyed themselves by trying to destroy you, okay? Because they're going to cops, they're going to this one, they're saying to this, oh, this Queen of Cups is this, they're this, they're this. So then people start to look and they're like, wait a second, they're drawing more attention to you than you are drawing to your own self. So now people are saying, well, why are you saying this if they're just a Queen of Cups? Wait a second, you said that they were this, that, and the other thing, but we're seeing no evidence of that. And this person now is getting very angry because it didn't work. Whatever they did not work on you. Did not work, Knight of Cups in reverse, and now they're seen as a disappointment, a moody disappointment here, okay? Nobody wants to be around a Queen of Swords in reverse. That's a very bitchy, over emotional, angry person, very bitter, okay? Moody disappointment that promised a lot of stuff to a lot of people and now can't deliver, okay? And these people are starting to notice that. So that's why if you look on it, the flying monkeys are starting to turn on the Empress in reverse, okay? Because they're not going to sit here and not get anything and go down with the ship, okay? It's almost like they're mercenaries anyway. The only reason they were helping this person was because this person was promising them the world, okay? Now they're being seen. You know, it was fun at first. It was all fun and games, but now nobody's laughing now. Nobody's laughing because the rabbit now has the gun, brother, because Page of Pentacles, because you're manifesting that, okay? Because the financial opportunity is coming towards you right now. Nobody's going to say otherwise with it. I mean, come on. Like, it's been going on long enough. You've done so much. You've grown so much. You've healed so much that it's almost like, okay, perfect. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost like this is good. You couldn't have accomplished this much in whatever it was, 2 years, even if you were doing everything. You could say you went to school, like, nothing would have came of this, okay? So everything that you went through bad was almost just like on-the-job training that you just happened to excel at and show yourself as like something else, man. Brother, you are something else, that is for sure. People are saying that there's something else, that collective, that magical gangster. They really are a magical gangster, aren't they? They weren't lying. But that's what they try to say, you were lying, like you're full of shit. So that's why they put so much, what's it called on you? They set you up to fail, okay, and then put a lot of eyes on you, hoping that, you know, you failed so they could laugh at you, say, oh, look, and like humiliation rituals, whatever it was. But the fact of the matter is that all that's going right back to them right now because you didn't fail at anything. I mean, if you failed, it's not like, everybody has to fail at everything to get good. It's like, what do you think? You don't try one time and all of a sudden take off. It doesn't happen. This is the third time I've tried to do what I'm doing right now. So it's not like you just come on and it's like, oh, and then everything just works perfectly. That's what people want. That's the instant gratification. That is where, you know, that quick fix, okay? But that's not how life works. There is no quick fix, okay? Because you have the Six of Pentacles here, because you are receiving a very generous offer, this Queen of Cups, okay? Because you deserve this, okay? Because you showed what you're capable of. You show what you're capable of doing. You show what you can handle. And, you know, and people, they want to give to you. They want to be generous with you, okay? You're also going to receive an even give and take relationship, okay? And, you know, with all the love you could imagine. Trust me when I tell you. But this Queen of Swords, on the other hand, only has to look forward to some death over here. The end is near for that person, okay? There's beginnings also. This person's end is your new beginning, okay? Because you had these transformations, transition, metamorphosize, brother. You turned into something nobody ever seen coming, okay? Now the cycle is over with this person. Whoever this person is, whatever this energy is, okay? That includes that King of Swords in reverse. They're both going down together, okay? So just be aware of that because these are very malicious people here. Okay, but they're doing it to themselves because they're going to come at you and attack you, and you're just not even going to respond. You're just going to be like, whatever. You know what I mean? And that's how it's going to make it so seen. That's what's so excellent about it. Okay, because this person, this Queen of Swords in reverse, has no strength at all. Okay, you could blow them over if you wanted to. That's how weak they are, but you're just going to let them take themselves out because that's how weak they are, that they're going to end up taking themselves out. There's no other way because they're going to see that whatever they're doing is not going to work. It's not going to stop you from receiving some generosity. You know, someone sharing the wealth with you, most likely your counterpart, because I know they have money. So just know that this is probably going to end up being, this is like, looks like the business arrangement so far, okay? Because this King of Pentacles did come out, okay, last reading, and we also had the Queen of Cups as you as the Queen of Cups last reading too, okay? So this is pretty much a continuation of now you receiving this while dealing with a Queen of Swords in reverse. It was an Empress in reverse last time, and all types of negative money issue type problems. But now it's the same thing here, because you have all types of stuff here with this Three of Pentacles reverse. You could clearly see that they had the group around them in disarray, and Ace of Pentacles reverse, and you could clearly see that there was a bad investment, there's a lost opportunity, a mischance, and now this person is, has no strength and is seen as moody and disappointment. Knight of Cups in reverse. So there's no other explanations here, because everybody knows, brother, that you are the Empress here. They tried to say you weren't this. They tried to say, oh, you were just a stupid Queen of Cups. You were this, that, and the other thing. But the fact is you showed that you're way more than just a Queen of Cups, okay? You're much more than that, okay? You're a fucking Empress, High Priestess, Magician, that is now. Okay, perhaps maybe you weren't that at the beginning, which I don't believe everybody was, okay? And that's okay. But you developed into that, okay? And that's what the point of this whole journey is to become the best version of yourself, okay? You do not let this Queen of Swords reverse character, take you down. Okay, this person really believed they had everything going for them. They did at one time. They had all the fucking pieces in play here. They thought they covered all their bags, but they were completely mistaken, because they did not understand what they were dealing with. But what they did was almost make you be seen as somebody that you would have never been seen before if you didn't have to deal with this person. How else would you have been able to show this or showcase this? Nobody would have known. I mean, now you have all these fucking eyes, and they're like, nobody could deny it now. They're like, oh my God. This person's fucking favored by God. God loves this guy. Archangel Michael loves this guy. What's up? What's girl? What's going on here? What is up? People don't know. They can't fathom what's going on here. Okay, because they see Four of Swords, how you're resting and relaxing. Okay, that's what you're doing. You're rejuvenating, getting your energy back. Okay, you're taking it easy. There's no need to get crazy over here. You're just doing the best you can. You're taking care of yourself. You're doing what you gotta do, and you don't have nothing to worry about. Okay, and that's why you keep doing what you're doing. You're focusing on maximizing your time, okay? And that's what you have to do if you want to succeed in this three-dimensional world, okay? Because that is exactly what it is. But at the same time, you are manifesting, and all that is going to be coming to you, because what's meant for you will always find you. And you know what's coming your way? It's just Three of Cups. There's going to be a celebration with you and your soul child. You're going to have a good time. People want to party with you. They know it's a good time with you, okay? They know that, they're safe. They don't have to worry about, stuff with this Queen of Swords reverse, all this, fucking backstabbing, all this nonsense, all this fake stuff with the screen. So that's all it is when you're out with this person. It's all fake. You don't know what's going on, what this person's fucking motive is. Okay, but with you, Queen of Cups, people know you're nurturing. You make people feel at home. People love the way you do things, and that is why you're receiving. People want to share the wealth with you. You're receiving a generous offer. You're resting and relaxing, and you got nothing to worry about. Why else would that be the case? Okay, because Knight of Swords in reverse, because now they're restless and unfocused, okay? This Queen of Swords reverse in their little group, this Three of Pentacles in reverse. They're, becoming burnt out. There's no direction. They're unpredictable. They're having a disregard for consequences. That's what I believe this Queen of Swords is, because they're more or less the leader of this group. So the other people, the flying monkeys, they don't really feel like that's all they are, as followers. So if they see something's not working, that's when they take off and they start telling on people. Oh, well, this is that. They've already done this, okay? But this Queen of Swords in reverse doesn't even know yet. So it's only a matter of time before it all comes to, that's why I'm telling you, don't even get involved, rest and relax, because if you were to get involved with this, then you would fall right in this and you would go down, okay? But the fact is that them just seeing you over there, just staring, it's almost like you're like this. Yeah, I'm right here. What you gonna do? Okay, and that's what you're doing to these people. You're not saying nothing. So it's just, you're standing there. It's like standing across the street. It's like these people thought they kicked you out of town or something, but you're just standing at the edge of the end of town, just like this. Right here, what's up? You know what I mean? You're not coming into town. You're not making but you're still making your presence known. But at the same time, you're not doing anything. So it's amazing how you're doing. You're making your presence known while you're resting and relaxing. That's true too, okay? And you know why that's very true? Because Ace of Swords, because it's very, very clear with that. People see that very clearly, that you're a sharp-minded Queen of Cups. Very sharp you are, okay? Everybody knows, okay? And that is what you always knew about yourself. Now, all the same people know the same stuff, because it is what it is. It's the truth. So nobody's going to say you're not a sharp-minded Queen of Cups. Who the fuck they think they're dealing with over here? Come on, brother, you know what you are. Okay, you know what you don't like is this Emperor reverse character, okay? That's what you don't like, okay? Because now, of course, this person will be working with this Queen of Swords in reverse. So I'm going to have to say this is going to be that King of Swords in reverse character, King of Pentacles in reverse, this greedy, malicious person. This is who recommended this Queen of Swords in reverse over you, saying that you were the fake one, that you were the wrong one. This person, to stay in control of this Emperor in reverse, needed you to be gone, okay? Because they knew you see right through this. They knew you smelled a rat with this person. This person knew as soon as you met them that they were no good, and you knew it. You didn't say it right off the bat, but you knew it, and they knew that that was going to catch up to them. So they knew they had to get somebody that they could control, okay? And this Queen of Swords was that person at one time. It was working. Now this Emperor in reverse wants to distance themselves from this Queen of Swords in reverse because this person's coming off over-emotional and bitchy, and it's drawing a lot of attention. And this Emperor in reverse is the person who recommends this is their friend, okay? So it's almost like, okay, well, what's going on here? This person's really, really unraveling here. Why did you say this when you said this other one's like this? So now, both of them now, it's almost like two birds with one stone is what this situation is calling for. The Emperor in reverse is going to try to get out of this, okay? This is the head of the snake, too. They're going to try to get out of this, and they're going to say that this Queen of Swords in reverse put a spell on them. They did this, that, and the other thing, hoping that people they fall for that. But we're not going to let that happen, okay? Because Seven of Pentacles, because you have a long-term view, and you've already seen this coming, okay? You work too hard for some fucking jerk-off Emperor in reverse to think they're going to come fool you and your counterpart, okay? Because your counterpart already knows what this person is. This King of Pentacles already knows this person's an Emperor in reverse. Okay, they always knew it. Like they said, they needed this person to do it to themselves. You can't just go pointing fingers at people saying you did this. That's preposterous. That's preposterous, sir. How could you possibly say something like that? Don't you know I'm a coach? I have a PhD, for God's sakes. What would make me do something like, you know what I mean? So they'll go that fucking bullshit route with it. And you're like, all right, cuz, get out of here, beat it. I have a master's in jerk-offing. You know what I mean? So it's like, they're just like, see you later, bro. That's how they talk. That's how they walk. That's how they move. And, you know, while they're having that little devil smile, it's very fucking sweet. But they're now seen that way because you're not responding to them. So now they're making mistakes here. They're taking chances that they normally would have because they think that you're going to do so that's going to hurt you. But it's not. It can't hurt you because it won't stop you because you have this Two of Cups. Everybody knows you have this Two of Cups. And now it's out. It is here for you, okay? Because the last way we ended with that one was the Two of Cups, okay? Four of Wands. So now this tells me Six of Pentacles, you will be receiving that Two of Cups, which you wished for. Okay, I know that this Queen of Cups, they wished for this. Correct, I believe. Okay, I mean, now I know you're resting and relaxing for a Swords, so what's meant for you will always find you. You're not looking for nothing, okay? But this Queen of Swords, they're looking for you, but they can't get you near you, okay? You're too sharp, okay? This Emperor reverse now knows that now, and they're trying to distance themselves from this Queen of Swords in reverse, who feels like this weak with strength, lacking strength, who feels like they missed their opportunity. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, and they're coming off very unfocused, burnt out, no direction, have a disregard for consequences, Knight of Cups reverse, moody and disappointment, and the people around them are in disharmony. Nobody wants to deal with this. Nobody wants to deal with this, okay? Because you know who's going to have this Two of Cups here? You want to know? You, the High Priestess, brother, the Empress, High Priestess, Magician, and that is a fact, okay? It's coming your way. So it doesn't matter. I know, oh, well, I hear that all the time. Brother, it's happening. It's why it's going to happen. Because if it keeps happening all the time, then it means the shit's going to happen. Okay? So trust me when I tell you things are work. Just keep doing what you're doing. All you have to do is rest and relax. That's all you have to do. Queen of Cups and your Two of Cups will be brought to you. Okay? Six of Pentacles. So there you go. So we'll do let's do whatever it is. A confirmation here, okay? Because the confirmations are always what really sets it on fire here. You know what I'm saying? Take a little cleanse myself here, okay? So I'm back. All right, so we'll get these cards, whatever. Actually, let me selenite them. I didn't selenite these ones. So, you know, it is what it is because, you know, Judgment Day is here for these people. Anybody who came up against you, they're under judgment here. Trust me. Nobody wants to be bothered with them because you know who's back. They know who's back and they want to piss this judgment on these people. This King of Cups, okay? So now we're seeing them as the King of Pentacles. So I always say the King of Cups, King of Pentacles, that's who it is. Okay, and now you have this Three of Cups again, okay? So this is showing that people want to celebrate with you. There's going to be something going on here, okay? And you know where it's going to be going on with this King of Cups, who they're going to be dealing with? You, the Queen of Wands, of course, because everybody knows this is what makes your Queen of Cups really turns them on. You and this Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands energy, okay? Everybody knows that because you are this Nine of Cups. You are wish come true, okay? You have an Ace of Cups coming. You will build your foundation on this Ten of Cups, and there we go, okay? So that's a nice little preload. So there we go. All right, let's get these cards shuffled. Let's get this, whatever, read, and then we could go. Go do what we gotta do. I gotta go to work soon. But it is what it is. I have to do it. I have to work. One day, maybe I won't have to. Maybe one day we'll be able to, we'll be all rich over here. Who knows? If I am, guess I'm taking you all with me, so it don't really matter. Never will leave you behind, ever. Trust me when I tell you. All right, so let's see what we got here. What are we working? What's the confirmation here, God? What is the overall energy? What is we have to look forward to here, okay? Because we already know what's happening here with you, this Queen of Cups, okay? We already know. All you gotta do is rest and relax, and everything's coming right to you, okay? Because, again, this confirms that this, whatever it is, person here, this scumbum Queen of Swords in reverse, this person, they lack strength, okay? And that's clear as day being, confirmed there. So now we have the one confirmation that these people are weak. They're weakened right now, okay? They're very, very weak, okay? So this is clarification that there's no reason. It's almost like you don't even have to do anything. Let them take themselves out. They're already weak. They're already doing it. They're already 10 of Wands carrying the burden here. Okay, they're already the one who has carrying this extra responsibility, and that's what's making them weak. Okay, they can't do it anymore. They can't carry this burden no more. Okay, they can't. It's the same as clear as day. They can't do it. They've been holding on, and it's just they gotta let go. Okay, and that's exactly what's happening. There's no strength. You took their strength. You took the energy and the power back. They were using all of yours. Now it doesn't work anymore. Because you know why it doesn't work anymore? Because what you thought that they were going to take from you is headed your way right this second, 10 of Pentacles, okay? Because that will be produced from your 10 of Cups, okay? This will be a product of your soil, of your 10 of Cups with your foundation. So this is coming. You're too valuable anyway for this not to happen. You will turn this. You don't even have to worry about it because you are already going to turn into it. You know what you are. You know what you're capable of. Okay, so it doesn't matter what anybody says. It doesn't matter how long it takes. It doesn't matter. Slowly is the fastest way to get to where you need to be. Okay, because not only do you have this 10 of Pentacles here, but like I just said, you build your foundation on this 10 of Cups, 110%. Okay, so that's the greatest soil around, the 10 of Cups. Okay, that's your foundation. That's what you build. And that's why you have this 10 of Pentacles. Like I stated in the past, demons, they like to skip over this 10 of Cups because they don't know how to love. They don't know how to feel love, and that's why they hate you. That's why they project all their negativity onto you, and then you have to feel that because they know you can feel. Okay, and now the fact that you protected yourself and they can't do anything about it is the reason why this 10 of Pentacles is yours. They thought they were going to jump on your shoulders and take this from you and shatter your 10 of Cups. They thought that was their plan. No. That plan was not working for them at all. Okay, and that's why they're very weak. Strength in reverse over here. That plan didn't work. Because if it worked, they would have strength, and you would not be sitting here the way you are, looking the way you do, talking and acting like you are. Because, come on, you're supposed to be finished. You're not even supposed to have time to be paying attention to stuff like this. You're supposed to be worried about where your next meal's coming from. Okay, and that's why this Ace of Wands is here for you. You have this new project, okay? You have an urge to create. The Ace of Wands is a card of inspiration, new opportunities, growth, and potential. It represents a creative spark that motivates and inspires you to pursue a new path. And that's exactly what you're doing. How else would you get to this 10 of Pentacles, okay, unless you had this Ace of Wands? All right, I mean, it doesn't just, unless you just, fell in your lap, but, that's not normally going to happen. But the fact is that you have the inspiration, these opportunities are coming, the growth. You're showing your talent, okay? You're clear as day showing that you're, the sun. You are the one who brings the fun because you are the sun. Your positivity shows that, okay? Because the sun card advises you to enjoy the success and happiness that you have worked hard to achieve and share your joy with others. And that seems like that's exactly what you're doing, okay? Right after you get this Ace of Wands put together, this new project, and gets to this 10 of Pentacles, okay? And this fact that you are willing to be so hardworking and determined is what causing these people to become weak, okay? Because they needed you to be out on the street, not knowing where your next meal is coming from, on drugs or whatever it is, crazy, like just going in and out of fucking jail, hospitals, this and that. This is what they thought was going to happen. But this is what's going to happen to them because it didn't happen. They projected. That's why they're so nervous, because they know what they did. But you stay positive here. Okay, that's not going to happen anymore. Whatever, if that ever happened to you in the past, it's not happening anymore. You're past this. You're past whatever bullshit this was. These people projected that onto you. That was never even your energy. Made you think that you're this and that when you're none of that. Okay, you're a fucking starseed. What the fuck? You know what I mean? They knew this, and that's why you finding out exactly who you are puts this devil right on their fucking head, okay? And that's why they're being released. That is exactly what it is. They're a weak devil who's being released. Okay, that's exactly what this Queen of Swords in reverse is. It's exactly what this Emperor energy is. And that is exactly who is controlling it, pulling the strings here. Okay, and that's what's happening. You know what's going to happen for them now? Because of what they did. So weak. When you're weak, what happens? Ten of Swords usually happens after that, because if you're too weak, you're not going to survive. And they're living, they're on life support right now, these people. You know, not actual life support, but they're pretty much like whatever they're holding on to, this devil, they're very dizzy. Okay, it's almost like a snake. It's like a snake that's been tranquilized. Okay, now it's starting to get wobbly. Okay, the devil, they still want to attack, but they're not precise. They don't know who they're attacking. They don't know where you're at. They don't know if that's you, because they're all about to fall, you know, and they're about to just pass out, and then they're going to take them away, and that'll be the end of them. Okay, Ten of Swords. So that is what you're working with, these people. That's what they know. All right, and you have this new project with this Ten of Pentacles, build on a Ten of Cups. Queen of Cups, that's what you have, okay? And you also, this came out again, Three of Cups, okay? That's the third time this Three of Cups came up today. Okay, where's that other one at? And with the Two of Cups, where the hell is it? I swear I had this. Did that not come out? I know I seen Three of Cups. That people, maybe it was on the bottom thing. That's probably what it was, but whatever. This Three of Cups is here. People want to celebrate with you. They see that you were a good time. It's a spiritual and emotional awakening that connects you to your intuition, divine love, and the abundance of life. That's having a good time in your soul tribe. That's really all that comes down to, is the Three of Cups to me. That's what that means. And, you know, Two of Wands, you already have this action in place. You already know that this is coming because you planned all this, okay? You knew this was going to happen. This is what you planned in the 5-day, and now it's manifesting into the 3-day, okay? So whatever you did in the 5-day, this is what you agreed to, okay? And this is what's happening down here. So, you know, this is what happened. This is why this devil's on their head. They knew who you were. They had the prophecy of who you were already. Okay, they knew you were going to come and take all these people out. And they were trying to stop you before you even knew who you were. But all they did was awaken who you really are, okay, and show them for who they really are. Okay, it was a setup to make them know that ahead of time. They thought that they were getting something lucky by knowing that. That was all a trick, okay? We wanted them to know that, okay? And you made that happen, that this person knew that. So that is what makes them show themselves. Because if they didn't know that, then none of this would happen, and you would never know how strong you are, and who knows where things would be right now. Okay, and these people would continue. They were still projecting onto you, so it didn't really make a difference. Okay, but now Eight of Wands in reverse. There's a lot of delays. Okay, these people are very frustrated. That's why they lack strength. Okay, because they can't get moved. They're carrying the burden. Okay, there's nothing they could do here. Especially with you in this Queen of Cups, Six of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. I mean, there's nothing anybody could do. This is why this devil in reverse are heartbroken over here. They're heartbroken. But the fact is, they're not heartbroken because of what they did. They're heartbroken because of what they got caught. Okay, they did the most evilest stuff, okay, and are being seen for it. Then you're survived, and you're still a good sport about it. That's the best part, because a lot of people would be devastated, would hold on to this. They would play the victim mentality, but you're not playing no victim, okay? You're just showing the growth mentality of what you accomplished from this, okay? And this is why people are, you know, showing you the proper respect. This is why that King of Wands is, you know, they think you're the greatest around. They think you're the best thing since sliced bread, they told me. I think they were born then, too. So just know, they know all about this stuff, so... They are, you know, they are on the older side, but it doesn't matter, okay? But they're very sharp still, very sharp individual, okay? And now, this came out, I think this was last read, Seven of Swords in reverse. Now, people, they want to come clean now, these flying monkeys, like I told you. They're seeing that this devil in reverse is not in charge of the situation. They don't feel as confident. This person's showing themselves as being weak, okay? So when you have a weak leader, people that are, you know, around you, Three of Pentacles reverse, they want to come clean, okay? These people with this Three of Pentacles want to come clean. Where is it? Yeah, it's Three of Pentacles in reverse. They want to come clean, and they know that this is a losing situation. That's why everybody feels like they're working alone. You could clearly see there's no what's it called? No type of like nice atmosphere. There's no, like, nobody is happy where this place is. Okay. That's why now you're in the Three of Wands, because your action plan is moving. We've seen the Two of Wands, okay? You already had a plan. Now you're actually creating something. You're making it happen. You're turning nothing into something. That's exactly what you did, because you started with nothing, and now look at you. You're headed right towards this Ten of Pentacles with your soul tribe, Three of Cups, okay? While working on a new project with this King of Pentacles, okay? And urge to create and being an inspiration, okay? Because that is what's happening. You're not going to have to work so hard anymore, okay? It's all going to come to you. You don't have to go chasing this shit. It's all coming to you. You know it. I know it, okay? You don't chase, you attract, and that's what you're doing right now. You're attracting. Okay, because your vibration is through the roof. I feel it. I'm happy for you, and I'm very thrilled that you're like that. Okay, and that's why now this confirms the Emperor reverse, that whatever. Yeah, this King of Pentacles in reverse. The greed of this devil is the reason why this person being obsessed with wealth and status. Okay, with this Emperor reverse, that's what there was. This is what they thought they were going to get something out of this. The Emperor reverse really thought they were going to become something, like a big boss, a big time person. Okay, but all they're now being seen as somebody who's very rigid, stubborn, materialistic, greedy, and domineering. Okay, they're obsessed with wealth and status. And people don't like people that are like that because they see that they were willing to do anything. This person was willing to do anything for money, willing to do anything, but they could never get to you because you're too much of a hermit. Okay, brother, you were not letting people come near you. Okay, not that you didn't want people, it's just that you were trying to be the best version of yourself, and you knew these people were projecting. You had the information, so you had to get away. Okay, the Hermit card advises you that you take time out from the situation and reflect on your own needs and goals. That's exactly what you had to do. We're not going to just sit here and do this for everybody else anymore. Okay, you need some time alone to dive into your inner self and find the answers you need. And that's exactly what you did, and that's how you got those answers, okay? That's why you are, you have the inner guidance. You're able to, contemplate the situation and know that you're okay being alone. Okay, you would rather be alone than settle. That's for sure. Okay, and that's very respectable because some people would rather settle and, but at the end of the day, they'll never be happy when they do that. So, but you're able to be alone because you don't give a fuck, okay? And that's why Five of Cups, that, people, they want to rejoin the world now. Whoever, with Five of Cups, they regret this whole situation. They want to heal. They want to forgive. They're overcoming despair, emotional baggage. So of course that's going to be this your counterpart. And this might be your counterpart right now. Maybe this is what it is, okay? They're a King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, maybe they got greedy in the situation. So people rang their bells with okay, now this makes more sense to me. Okay, so this King of Pentacles in reverse perhaps now was in this devil in reverse energy. Now it's releasing this devil energy, okay? Now they're accepting help, knowing that they wanted to control you, okay? So it wasn't like they wanted you to need them, all right? But the fact is you showed you don't need them anymore. Okay, you never needed them, okay? And that's why this person lacks strength, okay? Because the fact that you don't need them means you took the energy back. That would let them to keep the energy, okay? And they would have continued to be able to do what they're doing. Now, maybe they're headed towards, maybe they did a flip around, because we did see the regular King of Pentacles earlier. So, whatever delays, whatever frustration that this person has, now it's causing them to come clean because they clearly see that is there. So, that's what I'm going to go with that for now, okay? Because Six of Cups, unconditional love sits with you. There's no way about it. There's a lot of nostalgia towards you. Ace, Queen of Cups. Okay, people remember you now. Because these people did a lot of spell work to make people forget what you were and project to make you, they think that you were something you weren't. Okay, now they think justice in reverse is so unfair that the truth is coming out. Okay, there's a lack of accountability. They don't want to take accountability, these people. Okay, there's legal indecision. They know that they did stuff that was wrong. They lied to the cops. They lied to the judge. There's a lot of complications. These people are not happy. Okay, Three of Wands, because they clear as day see you with this action plan. They clear as day see you building something, and they can't stop it. They're trying to stop it, but it's almost like they're taking shots, and it's almost like you're fucking in a bubble or something. It's like you don't even know they're there. You're not even paying attention. You don't even care. And that's what's making these people so upset. Okay, because that's where they can't take any energy. Because when you actually don't even care, this really just eats them up. Okay, and that's why they get the six. That's why they feel like they want to take from you. Okay, but the fact is that they're going to lose. Okay, because their possessiveness, this greediness, this this imbalance, it's blocked. Okay, because they're done. Nobody wants to deal with this. Okay, because remember, you are the Nine of Cups. You're the wish come true. You already have the Ace of Cups coming. You already got your Ten of Cups here. You got your Ten of Pentacles. Okay, you got a Three of Cups. It really doesn't matter at the end of the day because everything's going to work out for you, whether or not, but I know you're this day, you're coming towards you, okay? And you just do what you got. You got the Queen of Swords in you and do whichever you want, okay? And that's why Page of Swords, your thirst for knowledge, your new ways of communicating, you being this inquisitive mind here, okay, is what got you to. It's the Page of Swords. It's a card of new ideas, curiosity, and communication that signifies the exploration, learning, and expression of your thoughts and opinions. That's exactly what you're doing. That's how you're showing exactly what you're capable of, okay? Because people say you couldn't do this, You were no good. You needed people, okay? You needed people, but no, no, no. You were the Page of Wands here. You have that limitless potential. You are an inspiration, okay? Because you are a confident and enthusiastic individual who is ready to take action on their dreams and passions. A young and creative spirit who is ready to explore new possibilities and explore their, whatever, their ideas. So, yeah, and that's what your thirst for knowledge and new ways of communicating got you. Okay, because people see now that energy that you have. Okay, they see that you have limitless potential, and that is why. So what is going to come out of this? We have to wrap this up. Okay, so what's going to come out of this is death. Okay, so the end is here for whoever came up against you. Okay, so I just asked that. What's the end? Okay, so whatever ending this is your new beginning. And your new beginning consists of a 10 of Cups and a 10 of Pentacles. Okay, because like I said, whatever 7 of Cups, whatever options these people thought that they were, going to have. No, you were never an option, okay? Nobody could ever say you were an option. That's not what you are. And that is clearly as day what your counterpart sees, that you were never an option. And now these people who, said that you were nothing or being seen is exactly that, nothing, okay? Because there's no love. There's nothing to see here, okay, with these people. It's like you're not even paying attention because all you're focused on right now is creating this new earth, this new world. This cycle is complete, okay? That's the end of it. There's nothing else to say, okay? You completed the cycle with these people, and now you're ready to your soul tried is 3 of Cups, and you're ready to move on, okay? You're ready to do what you love, okay, with the person you love. And that's what it's going to be for today, okay? That's my message for today. So I'll see you. I love you guys. Bye.